What's good in the wood interwebs? This is your man Remington over here, and I do believe it's about that time. We did it, y'all. We did it. We finally did it. The Ice Oni subplot is finally over, and thank God, because I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I low key don't care about any of these people, but all is well. Chopper did work, so we can finally move on. But for right now, let's go in order, because a lot of things just happen sequentially. That's how we got to go about it. So, worst comes to worst. Worst is about to come to worst with the Ice Oni virus, and the waiters and the pleasures, they're starting to lose hope. And so they're all talking about, oh, Boss Queen, help us. Like, why do we have to suffer? We're on your side. Like, why should we have to suffer at the hands of our boss's virus? And so Queen is all over here like, what? Because when you really pay attention to what Queen was saying, y'all, the man was low-key making sense. Because the waiters and the pleasures, right, they're essentially useless at this point. And from Queen's perspective, the Ice Oni virus is the best thing that could possibly happen to them in this war. Because he said to the pleasures, you guys took a gamble on gaining a power and you failed. So now you're just essentially dead weight and can do nothing but laugh. You guys are annoying, just laughing all the time. Shut up. And as for the waiters, bro, we're not getting any more devils. We're not getting any more smile fruits. Doflamingo is out of the picture. His factory is destroyed. What are you guys even here for? So you gotta understand, like, if they had any purpose left in life, it would be in this last ditch effort to get a power by way of the Ice Oni virus. Yeah, sure, they're gonna die, but in Queen's mind, they're as good as dead anyway. So serve your purpose and then get out of here. Boom, boom, 6 feet under, bow. And so this is something that the waiters and the pleasures they don't want to hear. So they're just like listening to all this like, well, this is some bullshit. You know? So I'm like, and so this is an important piece of dialogue that I picked from the chapter. Like, screw all of this. Anyone who's an Ice Oni, it doesn't matter who they are, samurai or friend, whatever. If they're an Ice Oni, cut them down. And as soon as we survive this ordeal, I'm quitting this pirate crew. So, that is important. That is important for later. I know it. And so, this is when Chopper comes in at the nick of time, just when Boss Hyodogoro, the flower, is about to get executed. Oh, first of all, please, nobody was talking about this. Nobody was talking about the fact that Chopper blocked a katana. Chopper blocked a katana in brain point form. Chopper's like this. Chopper's like this, and he just jumped up and blocked a katana from a grown-ass man. In brain point. A grown-ass man. Brain point. Grown-ass man. And I'm like, Chopper, you blocked a katana from a grown-ass man in brain point form. With what? What did he block it with? His arm? A hoof? Like, I really wanted to see a close-up of that because I really want to know how Chopper pulled that. I was like, yo, Chopper, you blocked a grown-ass man's katana in brain point form. What the hell? Check it out. Okay, so Chopper, he comes in the nick of time and says, I made it just in time. I got it. And so everyone's all like, oh yeah, Mr. Raccoon Dog, if anyone can do this, it's you. Like, oh, Chopper, you done? So yes. Chopper made his own virus. He created his own virus to counter the Ice Oni virus called the Chopperphage Nebulizer. So let me tell y'all what a phage is. I'm gonna break it down in simpler terms because we don't have all day. A phage is essentially, think of it as a zombie, right? So a phage is like a virus that hijacks one-celled organisms and basically has it copy its own likeness to multiply itself and infect other one-celled organisms. So it's basically like a rinse and repeat thing. So a virus bites a human, human turns into zombie, that zombie goes and bites another human, turns into a zombie, rinse and repeat. And a nebulizer is a medicine, well, medicine, whatever. In this case, it's a medicine, but it's a virus at the same time, so it's a viral medicine, whatever. So a nebulizer can be administered through a mist. That way it'll be taken in by the lungs. So that way all you have to do is breathe it in. So this is going to be a fast-acting cure here. So Chopper really did work. And now, with this, let's go back to Apu for a second. With this, Apu really has no reason to do what Queen was telling him anymore. Because it's done. The cure has been administered. So really, why should Apu continue to be on the side of the enemy? He really has no reason at this point, y'all. So, along with Apu, I'm pretty sure he's going to make a switch, y'all, because it'll be stupid of him to not make a switch at this point. The only reason why he went to Kaido's side is because he knew that he didn't have a chance of winning. It was Kaido, right? Better to do what he says for now, and then live to fight another day, and then maybe he'll like think of something else. But that time is now. He can switch. Along with, now, think about this, y'all. The tables have turned. We now have the loyalty of the waiters, the pleasures, and the gifters. So, because you remember, Otama, she already has the gifters under her control now. So now we have the pleasures and the waiters. So this means that everyone, except for the numbers, but really who gives a shit about them, right? Nobody. Anyway, so that means everyone aside from the Calamities and the Toby Ropo. Those are the only guys that Kaido has under his command now. So the morale of the Ninja Mink Pirate Samurai Alliance has skyrocketed, y'all. We doing it. So let's go back here. So now I called it, y'all. I called it. In a previous review, I said that Chopper versus Queen may happen. And look, that's exactly what's happening right now. And now Queen has taken notice of Chopper. He has recognized his expertise as a doctor. He says, where did the shit doctor from a crew that came out of nowhere get this sort of expertise? And Queen, he has connections. He has he is associated once with Dr. Vegapunk and Judge Vinsmoke and Caesar, if memory serves me correctly. But I'm pretty sure that that's the case with Queen. So now you can essentially put Chopper on the same playing field as Caesar Clown, Dr. Vegapunk, and Judge Vinsmoke and Queen. Chopper is up there. So with that said, y'all, Chopper is guaranteed to get a real bounty post Wano. I'm telling you. The only question is, how high? How high will Chopper go? Because this is going to be huge for him. He's been trying to get a real bounty. He's been tripping about not having a real bounty for the longest time. But this time, bro, Chopper made his own virus. He deserves it. Chopper deserves it. So Chopper, MVP of this arc. I mean, no. Chopper is definitely one of the MVPs of this arc. And y'all was complaining that Chopper wasn't getting any play. But look, it's happening. All you got to do is be patient. So, let's switch gears real quick. So now we have Momonosuke, which was a weird scene at first, right? Because we cut to Yamato and Shinobu and Momonosuke just running aimlessly through the halls once again. because really we don't really know where they're going. We don't know where they're going, and so Momonosuke randomly has this moment of like insecurity and self-doubt. He's like, I feel disgusted with myself because I'm weak. I feel useless. And what else does he say? Stupid, frivolous, and you know, and Momonosuke, I'm sorry, Shinobu tries to cheer him up, like, no, you're the greatest ever. But you know, she's supposed to say that because he's the heir to the throne, right? You're supposed to respect him even if you really don't mean it. And so, with all the stress, he Momonosuke goes into his dragon form, and at the time it really seemed irrelevant, right? But then we switch to the CP0, and they bring up something interesting. They're saying that they basically said that devil fruits, artificial devil fruits, can also be created through by extracting DNA, right? Because then this is what they say right after that scene with Momonosuke. They're like basically saying, "Hey guys, you remember back then when the Navy captured Kaido, and Dr. Vegapunk extracted his bloodline element to create an artificial devil fruit? But you know, it was it turned out to be a failed experiment, and we wanted it. So he locked it back on Punk Hazard." And they're like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "Well, you know, I'm just thinking that because, you know, since Punk Hazard was destroyed, do you think that fruit is still around? You know, I could be overthinking it, but someone could get their hands on it. But then again, it was a failed devil fruit, so maybe I'm overthinking it." So basically what he's worried about is, guys, wouldn't it suck if we just had another Kaido running around here? And so I was like, at this point of the story, guys, I feel like we should be, you know, unraveling the mysteries of the devil fruit. But even like after 1,000 chapters, we're still raising more questions about devil fruits than we're getting answers. And I'm hoping that that's going to be rectified soon. So, in the final scene, we all know what's going to happen. It's pretty much the highlight of the entire chapter. And I'm going to tell y'all right now. It's Kanjuro. Not necessarily Kanjuro, but that's not Oden. That is not Oden, and I can tell you off the break that that's not Oden because he says, "I've missed you." Oden wouldn't talk like that. So I'm going to tell y'all right now, that is not Oden. That is a drawing of Kozuki Oden that was created by Kanjuro. And Kanjuro sent the drawing up there. It makes sense because when Kanjuro, his defeat was done off screen at the entrance of the Onigashima Castle, right? So I always thought that was weird. I was like, you know what? That seemed a bit too easy. I don't think Kanjuro is done. So maybe he's formulating something, and we're looking at it right now, y'all. We're witnessing it. We're paying witness to it because outside of everybody else in the Akazaya Samurai, Kanjuro, he knows Oden the most. He knows Oden the most besides Kinemon and them. He knows how he looks. So of course he's going to make a perfect drawing of him because remember, him being a sucky drawing was being a sucky illustrator was a ruse. He was drawing with his what's the opposite of a dominant? Submissive hand. He was drawing with his other hand, his undominant hand, his other hand. He was drawing badly on purpose. But now that he showed his true colors, he's actually pretty good at drawing, right? I don't know if he's taking commissions or whatever, but we're in the middle of a war, so maybe he will open commissions again when all this is over and he has more free time on his hands. He's got his hands full. There's a war going on, y'all. So that is Kanjuro. That is the work of Kanjuro. This is some Kanjuro work going on here. I like at first I was like, wait, whoa, what? Huh? Hello? Time machine? Toki? Where's Toki? I'm telling y'all right once again, that's Toki. But there was clearly a girl in there, so I'm pretty sure this was not the work of the drawing of Kosuke Oda, who tended to the wounds of the Akazaya samurai. That had to have been Toki. Okay? So, no chapter next week. 14 days until 1008. But this was a great place to end because, like I said, the Ice Oni virus, that's behind us now. We're done with that, and now we've come to a different obstacle here. So Oda gave us a lot to think about. So I'm sticking to my guns. That's Kanjuro, but we're gonna find out in 2 weeks. And I'll see y'all there. Let's talk about it.